During Nopolar's Tech 2 cruiser run and traveling through rambles, we end up into Evictus soft space. We get their attention very quickly, and they end up blockading us into a dead-end system with a minute fleet, if I recall correctly. We had to log off the fleet and take a quick break so they finally get bored. And as we move out once again, they reship into Retributions in order to catch up to us. I'm flying a funny duo with David. I'm in a shield tank Oneiros and he's in an armor tank Scimitar, meaning we can keep each other alive and do not care too much about which kind of tank the rest of the fleet is using. It's not optimal, but we wanted to try it.
Oh, I think they're going through.
Here they come.
Okay. They bubbled, everyone burn down to the gate,
Sometimes in your EVE career you have to doubt your FC's order a little bit. Not necessarily for the bad reasons. Here Nopolar was a bit ahead of the fleet, dodged the catch bubble and landed on the gate directly. If I follow the instructions, burn through the gate and get scrammed by one of their ships, I'm 100% dead. So I do the only safe thing for me, which is to burn away from the gate and the Retributions. To the gate, 50 away.
That far? Okay, never mind then. So I must have made it in time. Okay, how many are there?
About 20.
15, 20, about 20. I saw a
Someone
D
call,
somewhere went through.
someone call, broadcast reps, someone call, because I made it.
I got Scram on the Saber, Gideon.
Okay, Gideon Prami.
I'm on the gate.
The deacons actually. Prime is Gideon, secondary is the deacon Azaki.
We have a couple of attributions close to us and the deacons are at range.
Azaki and the deacon is primary. Azaki deacon.
We're high on these reps.
It's too far away from me.
Everything on Azaki and the deacon.
We're done Death Souls.
Secondary is Fitzpatrick. Fitzpatrick is next.
We have or Scram on Fitzpatrick.
Luckily for us, they decided to go for David first. I don't know if that was intentional on his part, but they picked him since he was still in range. Little do they know this is the worst possible target for them. He's flying an armor tank Scimitar, which means his EM and thermal resistances are through the roof. I decide to let them get him in low armor so they don't switch targets, hoping I can actually keep him up. I'm gonna let you bleed intentionally, David, okay?
Yeah.
Secondary is Death. We are starting to prime via alphabet. Death is next, Then we are going with a Proya.
Scram Death Souls.
How are you guys holding?
Kind of. Can you keep Ifi alive, David?
We'll try.
Should I go back?
Yeah, of course, a Proya's next. Why are you even running? Proya's next, a Proya's next. Secondaries R2. Secondaries R2.
I'm on R2.
R2's next. Secondaries Bus. Priming by alphabet here.
And that's the reason why I didn't want them to switch off the Scimitar. Anything else they will go for will die in a fire.
A module has run out of charges.
Will keep bubbling? Are you still alive, Ivory? Can you keep bubbling?
Oh, I was long dead.
Okay, never mind.
I was one of their first targets.
Scram Buzz.
Okay, they're bailing. Spread tackle, guys. Spread tackle.
I have the prophecy held down.
Okay. Get R2, secondary still. Bus is next.
The prophecy is burning.
He's going for Tamar. Going down Tamar.
Varrock is actually almost down. Kill Varrock. Kill Varrock and then kill Buzz.
Buzz must have Afterburner.
Getting whips on him.
I'm holding point on the prophecy.
You can get Buzz tackled
Prophecy
before it's
is-
going too far away.
Prophecy is almost better.
You get webs on the prophecy then.
Can't do that.
He's almost, yeah, he's actually on.
He just busted his aggressive.
Wonderful, wonderful. Okay, finish off Buzz and get everything on the prophecy after that. Grim, you're such a coward.
I'll try to bump the prophecy if I can in time.
Okay.
Our module has run out of charges.
Some heat if you still have heat left.
It might be better to just just like a few people.
Yeah, I'm sure Kirke already did your grass, right? Yeah.
Now?
That's too late. Then most of the DPS we had left was well away.
Maybe he's still bursting.
Yeah, he just did.
Yeah,
That idiot.
Got a good bump on him anyway.
Rala, you are a Logi, that is not that bad. But you're a DPS ship, you should actually be... Yeah, he's also having drones on now.
Stop bumping him, my missiles can't apply.
Yeah, he's far enough off gate now.
They're definitely hungry for fights, so we should come back. We picked everyone up.
We pay Brave a visit in our usual kitchen sink style. We find Brave in Drekavax, fighting 2 fleets of goons in Moas and Jackdaws. However, we do not have the numbers nor the ships to partake in the big brawl, so we try to skirmish around a little bit for easier targets. Eventually, the big fight is over, and as we move on, we catch the remains of the Moa fleet.
The Moas are landing, wonderful.
Oh.
Then we can finish our fleet off here.
Oh, great.
And go out again. Go on, we are locking up Wing Blast and the Moa, Wing Blast the Moa.
We really want to go for it here.
Who?
Going through, I think.
Okay, follow them through, follow them through, follow them through. Grab them on the other side, grab them on the other side. Drones behind them.
I didn't check, but they're ray guns, right?
Get in, get in. Oh, they're so pissed. And it's Primary, and Monsters Primary, and Monsters Primary. Just overheat what you have. We're gonna die here anyway. They have no Logis left, I think, that's why they left. And Monsters Primary, and Monsters Primary.
With a Caress on their side, I'm getting a bit worried that they will prevent me from locking anything. Especially in a Scythe, the base lock range of a ship is pretty bad. Can you kill a Caress?
Dave's gonna go for the carriers.
Secondary.
Secondary Scythe, secondary Scythe.
Scram.
Let's go for this.
For the Karas right away, because this Moa's taking forever. Just kill the Karas, just kill the Karas, guys. Secondary's the Moa N. Kill the Karas, he's shiny anyway. Secondary's N.
Yeah, they try to go for David, but they're not doing anything.
Jay's down.
Keros is down.
Okay, and who's next? And who's next? Secondary is the Caracal, the only one they have left.
Looks like they finally switched to me, so I overeat everything and consume my drugs. This particular Scythe fit shines in that situation. It's fairly tanky for Scythe, and since they have no tackle left, I can control the range as I wish. There's two ways to go since they're using ray guns. I can either try to signature tank them by flying close to them, or burn away from them, so they are deep in fall-off. I chose the latter since that's a bit too many Moas for my test.
Tackle the Jector, that would be a nice target as well.
Scram on the Jackdaw.
Finish off N, he's in low shields. Secondary is Jector, secondary is Jector. Next is Jector, secondary is still the Caracal, Eagle.
Yeah, Caracal's go for David, you're going to need to do something about that. Jackdaw. Ah, thanks Jay.
Yeah, this Jector's one of the fleet fits, taking forever.
I'm not used to my fleet mates having a nice tank that matches whichever kind of logi I'm flying at the moment, and I let Nopelos Drake lose a lot of shield before I focus on him. I should have started raping him much earlier, and I should have used my armorology drones on the Dragoon earlier too.
Keep it up on the Jector, keep it up on the Jector. I'm applying very poorly here.
Yeah, he's going down there.
A module has run out of charges.
They're all concentrating on Nopalon for whatever reason. Actually, I'm
They've got ECM drones on David.
Quickly. Oh, maybe they figure that they can apply better to me. Okay, Jector's down, next one's Caracal, next one's Caracal. Caracal next. Yeah, I'm gonna go down soonish. Overheat on the Caracal, overheat on the Caracal, secondary is a wing blaster, secondary is a wing blaster. Railing. Wait, what? Still down. Kill Eagle, kill Eagle, kill Eagle, kill the Caracal, secondary is wing blasters, or Virgilino. Whatever.
Yeah, I've got the Vigil.
Okay.
Need to tackle him.
Verlini, whatever. One with V.
Vigorelli.
How did you win that one? I don't understand.
Vigorelli.
To link him something.
Vigorelli.
They're at EX6 if you want to pursue them.
Oh, he's just killing local. Ah, damn it, you should have killed me. Hey, good job. I wanted to kill the fleet here. I wonder why they bailed. Just had the upper hand and tile.
So bad, Nopera. Can't even kill the fleet.
Ah.
We roam into fraternities of space and camp on their gates for a little while, eventually getting their attention. They form up a small Caracal fleet and chase us around. We finally set up on a gate, waiting for them to come in, so they cannot kite away freely. I'm flying my usual dual prop Exequror in a duo with my Zokar in the same exact fit.
The RF gate in YQ2 is clear.
I am in fight.
Callum in the Scythe primary. Callum in the Scythe.
Point Callum.
Point Callum.
Put attack on the other sides too.
This amount of Caracals is deadly for a fleet like ours. Half of our fleet is in small ships, and the handful aren't even armor tanked. They start the fight by spreading DPS around, mostly to the frigates. That's a good thing for us, because our DPS ships will survive the first clip of rapid lights. If they focus fired our DPS ships instead, there would have been no way we could have kept any of them alive.
No polar. Kill him Scythe, primary, kill him Scythe, primary.
We're spreading DPS actually.
Yeah, they're really bad.
Point. No, I'm dead.
Everything on Callum, everything on Callum.
Mac had a warp.
Overcharge
No,
myself.
overweight on them.
I'm dead. Before warp now.
A module has run out.
Secondary is Mazia now. Secondary is Mazina. All the DPS on Callum, all the DPS on Callum.
I think I have the FC tackled. The server.
Next one's Mazina. Next one's Mazina. After him we're taking Kin. After him we're taking Kin. As much heat as you can, as long as they have the Scythe up. Because after that we have a much easier time. Kin is next. Kin is next. The Kin we're taking Hishnik.
A module has run out of charges.
And then we're gonna primary by alphabetic. So Dominic will be the first character to go down.
Trying to forget what off if you
Okay, Hishnik next, Hishnik next.
No. Damn, Mac's down.
Hishnik is far.
Okay, then start on Dominic. Start on Dominic.
Oh. That was quick.
Dominic and Caracal's secondary is Frozen Noodle. There is Frozen Noodle.
They finally take the fight seriously and start to focus down one ship at a time. There's not much we can do, even with 2 Exequrors overrating their reps.
Oh, you're going back.
A module has run out of charges.
After Frozen, we're taking Gabriel. After Frozen, we're taking Gabriel. ECM drone sent on the Scythe. After Gabriel, we're taking Hakona.
If you scram the Cerberus, they will not go anywhere. That's
I'm happy with the Caracals finally focusing one of our Exequrors. But even if my Exequror fit can be considered quite tanky, most of its tank comes from signature tanking, smaller signature than regular cruisers and the afterburner. And that does not work against Caracals. Rapid Lights Caracals don't do that much DPS, but since they apply perfectly to anything bigger than a frigate, I'm not sure how long I can tank them and stay on the field.
That's the anchor.
I don't think they have any tackle.
Has run out of charges.
Gabriel's our primary. We still try to get the Caracals off. Gabriel's our primary. Gabriel's our primary. Secondary will be Hakona.
A module has run out of charges.
Hakona's next. Hakona's next. After Hakona, we are taking Master. After Hakona, we are taking Master. Master's next. Master's next. Then we're taking Narak. Then we're taking Narak. After Narok, we're actually taking the Cerberus. But now we have enough DPS down. The Cerberus is a good target. Zerg and the Cerberus is next. Zerg and the Cerberus is next.
Rolf needs drops.
He's taking too well. Okay, I changed my mind. We're taking Narok then. Take Narok, take Narok. Taking too. Oh wait, no. Never mind. He had this AC up. Keep it up on Zerg. I completely missed the soul damage control. Keep it up on Zerg.
I'm worried that this Loki is the usual long-range webs plus artillery fit, and I hope the fleet can make quick work of it if we tackle it.
A module has run out of charges.
Okay, can you get the Loki tackle when you're back?
Yep. Put another one.
After Zerg, we're taking Narok then. Some heat if you still have. Use some heat if you still have.
You still have 4 DPS ships, you should be able to get it down.
Yep, next is Narok. Next is Narok. All lodges are doing God's work here. They're bailing. Spread tackle, spread tackle, spread tackle.
You got Macario on field.
Tackle, spread tackle, guys.
Tackle on Loki.
Secondary is Nicolat. Secondary is Nicolat. Loki's back. No, Loki's better. Get Loki. Get Loki. On the Loki. On Ziganek. Ziganek is primary. Ziganek is primary. If we can get the Macario, that would be wonderful. Can one of enough frigates, if we still have any, get for the Macario?
Moving point Imperial.
That might be one of those Lokis we cannot break.
A module has run out of charges. The capacitor is empty. The capacitor is empty.
It's past 9 rep cycles, I assume it is. Or if he's still repping it like near full shield.
It's the Scythe that's repping at the moment. Not sure entirely. Keep it up on the Loki. Keep it up on the Loki.
All thrust now.
He's no longer repping. It's an ASP one. Heat on the Loki. Overheat on the Loki if you still have heat. Maybe
Backup tackle on the Macario, please.
Here we go for the Macario.
We
Guys,
don't have any
we cannot break them with Loki. He's rubbing too well.
Caracal is about to lose. Has a lot of Macario.
The Scythe is actually close. Go for the Scythe now. Let's finish off this freaking Scythe.
Has run out of charges.
Cheers, John. It's far away.
Caracal's down. Yeah, I know.
Scythe is down. Then next one will be. We still have Samson.
I don't think you have tackle on the Macario anymore.
We do not. Okay, let's get back on the Loki. Let's get back on the Loki. The only one who's close.
A module has run out of charges.
We're swinging back. What system are you guys in?
Okay, one of the Shadow Weavers coming close. We're taking him. Shadow Weaver now. Go for Shadow Weaver. I'm fairly certain we cannot break that Loki. We just keep shooting him while we're trying to get tackled on other stuff. Go for Shadow Weaver.
You may think that Macarial is doing a lot of damage to my Exequror body, but that's actually mostly the Caracals and the Authors. As I said before, rapid lights are deadly to Logi or rely on signature tanking. My Zokar, use your afterburner.
The Macari is coming in close. Get the Macari. Get tackled on the Macari. Wonderful. Macari is primary. Macari is primary.
At that point, we've been fighting for more than 10 minutes, and I lose track of what's on the field. In my mind, it's only the Loki, Authors, and Macarial, and I fail to process there are still out 2 Caracals shooting at us. So I decide to brawl in under the guns of the Macarial, which was the bad decision. Yes, the Macarial and Loki don't apply any DPS, but the Caracals will hurt. I should have been away at range when I had the opportunity before my Zokar went down. You've lost 100.
The capacitor is empty.
You may have a Morse headed your way.
A module has run out of charges.
Andrew's on.
Oh!
We're sending stuff trickling up from YQT into your system.
Rolf's down.
Looks like we have, yeah. Okay, going for the Authors, Nazareth. We're going for the Authors. We cannot break this mechanic.
For those of us trying to get back to you, should we continue or?
No. This fight will be over soon. We lost our Logis now.
In hindsight, if we had focused down other Caracals instead of Loki, there's no way we would have died, and we might have been able to take down the Macarial and Loki. Unfortunately, it's quite hard to make that kind of decisions live. The fleet dies quickly after that, unable to kill anything else.